Okay, we have another quick embedded video in case you forgot how to do this part. When you do your whereas statements, that is a legal way of saying because of this. And essentially what you're going to do is give 3 good reasons why we should do what it is that the law is asking for us to do. Technically speaking, these actually go first before the law. But I think it's easier for you to understand if we reverse that. I've changed things up a little bit, teaching it online. So again, we go back to that law that I'm going to make that you have to get 40 miles per gallon. So I need to find 3 facts that back up the idea that we should get better gas mileage. Okay. So a good example is I'm giving a website. Remember, if you don't cite your source, you miss all 4 points for this part of it. So I'm citing a how about this again? Citing a website, and I say in 2013, transportation contributed more than half the carbon monoxide and nitrous oxide and almost a quarter of the hydrocarbons emitted into the air. It is specific and it is data driven and it is sourced. So it's a good example. A bad example that would get no credit is cars cause a lot of pollution. A lot is not something we can sort of sink our teeth into. It's not a true fact. Other bad examples. It gives this fact, the one that I told you was a good one, but it doesn't cite it. Or I give you a fact that has nothing to do with anything, like, oh, Abraham Lincoln was our 16th president. True, but nothing to do with what we are researching. Now, if you happen to find a fact that goes against what you're trying to do, what I'll tell you is ignore it. Do not use that fact. So if I found a fact that said, and this isn't true, but if I found some sort of fact that said, oh, cars really don't cause that much pollution, I would never use it in my bill. These are facts designed to convince us, oh my gosh, this is why we have to do this. And these facts must be data-driven and cited. Hope this reminds you about what we talked about in class.